Hey, Ben. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, we got a few things that I want to chit chat with you guys about. So go ahead and get comfortable. Make sure that you guys are liking up the video. And let's go ahead and just get started on chit chatting. First of all, y'all remember the TV show Star? I believe it used to come on FX or either used to come on Fox, something like that. And it abruptly went off. I feel like it happened before the pandemic kicked in though. Before the actual pandemic, as far as the announcement of it and stuff, I think the show ended up going either it went off either that year or the year prior, is what I want to say. But y'all will correct me in the comments and stuff. But I did not get into this show right out the gate, but eventually I did. And when I did, I was loving it. Loving it. Okay. Lee Daniels is saying that he's working on the script for that show currently. He's saying he talking about he might bring it back. Okay. He says that it's been written, or at least it's being written. He said, I appreciate everybody's love. It's just taking me forever because I have other projects. He said it's crazy. I had no idea when I created this show the response would be like this. Okay. I know a lot of us felt the way when the show ended up being canceled or whatever, but we thought he probably was gonna find a new home for it or something, and quickly, and that did not happen. But he's saying that he's writing it, he's working on bringing it back. My main thing that I would ask of Lee is to keep all of the same characters. Okay. Now, I do find that it could be very difficult for him to do this, being that these people have now moved on with their life so many years later. Okay. And possibly have locked in other acting opportunities. So hopefully he could get the scheduling and all of that together so that he can get the same exact actress. I can't remember what happened to Queen Latifah's character and whether she moved away or anything like that, or she was still there playing Cotton's mom. Not sure, but I would want Queen Latifah back. I would want King Amaya back. I mean, you can give us a few new players, but as far as the key ones, please bring the key ones back. These three ladies y'all see on the screen, King Amaya, Queen Latifah, and I think something happened to King Amaya's dad, the guy that played her dad. I think he could have died on the show. Y'all don't quote me, but if he could bring back majority of the same characters, Quincy, we would thoroughly appreciate it. Now, I will say I am a bit concerned because I feel like different networks shoot differently. Okay, different networks may have a hand in the script in some capacity. So I don't know if he's going to be able to give it back to the same network and we could pick up from the same storyline that we were. I believe they were at a wedding or something, and then a shootout or something happened at the wedding, but I can't remember if that was a dream or not. But either way, it left us on a cliffhanger. So I don't know if he's going to be able to pick up from that cliffhanger all these years ago, or if he's going to be starting a new storyline, or I don't know what. And I don't know how it's going to be shot depending on the network that he sells the show to. All right. So I'm just hoping that it's still good. Hopefully he could get somebody to buy it. They can get into some filming real soon, and it could come to us real soon because it was really good. I will say that it was, at first I was a little apprehensive because you got this white girl playing this, rough character or whatever the case is. Like sometimes Miss Girl thought that she was, black or whatever. She probably still think that with her black husband, or she stay knocked up around. They got some cute kids, though, I will say that. But anyway, okay. But as I watched it, I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is it. Also, Lee, while you listening, if you listening, can you make sure these people get a piece of their credits for singing these songs or something like that? Do they pitch in and help out write some of these songs? Or is y'all profiting off of these people? Is what I'm wondering. Okay, so let me tell y'all, new people, old people and new people. If y'all about to go into negotiations, y'all better make sure y'all manager, agent, lawyer, whoever is advocating for y'all and getting it written effectively, okay, in the contract for y'all to get some type of ownership and some type of rights and some type of coin, not only from residuals of this television show, but also from the music that y'all gonna be making for the show too. And that's just on P. Okay. So we'll see how that's gonna play out, but I'm definitely I'm here for it. I hate that he said it's being written. I wish he would have been saying, oh, it's already wrote. We just shopping it around trying to get somebody to buy it, you know. But the more people talk about it, the better. Because I know I am Zoe. I don't know if it's I Am Zoe or I Am Zoe. Either way, love them. I Am Zoe made a post about the show, but I saw this. I saw somebody else talking about the show before I saw I Am Zoe make a post about it. I don't know if it was on TikTok or Twitter, but they were talking about how much they missed the show and stuff. And then next thing you know, I see I Am Zoe make a post about it. And y'all know I Am Zoe probably got like over 1 million followers. So yeah, okay, for Lee to see that and then like, dang, everybody talking about this. I wasn't expecting it to have this type of reaction to it, you know. You should expect it, especially after you snatched it off the damn air and it's a or at least it was canceled and y'all left us on a cliffhanger. What's going on with Cotton? How Cotton doing? I ain't been seeing King of Maya in nothing. It would have been nice to at least see King of Maya, you know, slide across the screen over at P Valley, just a piece. Just a piece, give us a piece of her, just a little bit. Okay, so I don't know what she's been up to, but I definitely would like to see her on the screen more. So, yeah, bring back the same players. Okay, either way, I'm here for it. Okay, so good luck. All right, let's go ahead and move on because I want to talk about DC Young Fly. DC Young Fly recently came to social media to let us know that somebody ended up stealing from him, which is horrible. You know what I'm saying? Somebody ended up stealing his bag from him, and that was the bag that he had with his baby mama's I believe death certificate in it. And he's over there telling people like, hey, can y'all please bring this back? Like, I need it. It got my stuff in there. Okay, like, I don't care what y'all do. Y'all can do a whole lot of things, but at least bring me that. Let me see if I have the audio for that so y'all could just hear what he has to say.
Listen, I really was trying to refrain from this video, bro. I just want my book bad. It just got some personal belongings in that motherfucker. You feel me? Some personal belongings in that motherfucker, bro. Really it wasn't no money in there. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing. It's just the personal shit that's in there. You dig what I'm saying? I really hate that I gotta do all this shit, bro. Bro, just bring me my bag, bro. Just bring me the bag, bro. The bag got my girl death certificate in it. It got personal belongings in it. I just need the bag, bro. I just want the bag, bro. Really just bring it back with everything in it because there wasn't nothing in it. Just bring me the bag.
All right, so y'all just kind of heard what DC Young Fly just said, and you know he mentioned that it had his girl's death certificate in it. It had a few important things, but then he said it really ain't nothing in there. But when he says it ain't nothing in there, I believe that he's saying it's nothing of importance in there for y'all. So if you stole it, just bring it back, drop it back off to me. And in the comments, I was saying a lot of people say, "Why are you walking around with her death certificate? Why are you walking around with her death certificate?" And then other people like, "Oh, you could order a new one. Why you want that one? You could order a new one." First of all, maybe he just woke up because in the video it looked like he just woke up. Maybe he just woke up and realized and noticed that it was gone and decided to immediately, request for somebody to bring that back. And that's perfectly fine. I feel like I feel like y'all be trying to make this man the villain so much when it comes to the baby mama situation and her going off to get the surgery that she got, which later resulted in her death. And I hate that for her. Y'all be trying to make this man a problem so bad because he didn't react how y'all wanted him to react. It was a bit off-putting because he's not crying all over the place and y'all wanted to see tears and y'all didn't like how he was holding it together when he was at the funeral and stuff. So whatever this man do, y'all gonna critique. So he's probably gonna continue to be like, if y'all, I'm gonna do me, because one thing about it, y'all gonna always find something to say, and I ain't gonna be able to control that. So do what you do. But if he's not in his hometown right now and he is in another state, because he tells people to drop it off at the Hollywood Improv Center or wherever it's at, a Hollywood Improv location. Wherever that is, it doesn't sound like his home area, which I do believe is Atlanta. I've never heard of no Hollywood Improv here in Atlanta. So it sounds like he's already in a vulnerable space because he's not even at damn home. So everybody's like, "Oh, you can go, you can order another dare ticket, you can get another one, da 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 da." Well, listen, I feel like he's going off an immediate reaction. He's pleading to see if somebody could go ahead and drop the bag off because he's in a vulnerable space, and ain't no telling what else was in that bag along with her death certificate. Okay. And then people are like, why are you carrying it around? Why does it matter whether he is? Like, I see nothing wrong with a person carrying around a death certificate. Like, I see nothing wrong with people carrying around their kids' social security cards or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? I see, or even birth certificate. If you going around, you got your child's birth certificate or whatever. I mean, that's his bit. That's his. He can do what he wants to do. Why is y'all so bothered about the fact that he still has her death certificate on him? Y'all don't know if that's some type. He probably got more of her stuff on him. That's probably some type of situation he got going on. Maybe it's a trauma response, or not so much as a trauma response, but maybe that's his way of still feeling connected or something like that. Maybe that's him being in denial, and that's a reminder for him, like, wow, she's really not here. Like, y'all just don't know what other folks be going through in my personal. And I feel like we should really be focusing on the thieves that stole the damn bag. Instead, we focus on what he got. Exactly. And why you got a death certificate? What's that for? You can order a new one though. And I'm sure he will. Okay. After he realizes his ass ain't gonna get this one back. So it sounds like he not even in his home area. He trying to see if they're gonna drop it off, later on. So I want to see what some of these comments are saying over here, because somebody said I cared or cared out. I don't know if they said I cared or carried the yellow tape from my nephew's crime scene till someone stole my wallet. Thank God I got everything back. When you lose someone who actually matters, grieving is what you make of it to feel closer to them. Important documents. They said you can get another one, but I understand where he's coming from, right? Someone else says I'm a professional photographer and I carry my great grandfather's funeral program with me in my camera bag, and he passed away 5 years ago. I didn't think it was weird at all till I read these comments. I know that's right. Everybody has their own, I don't want to say quirks or anything like that, but everybody has their own thing about them, and how they go through their grieving process. Now, if this was one of y'all faves and they was grieving and they had this same thing, y'all will be sitting up there saying, leave her alone, leave him alone, let them do everybody grieves different, da 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 da. Okay, y'all won't want nobody saying that, but because y'all don't like the fact that he didn't grieve how y'all wanted him to, y'all are gonna pull apart every little thing that's going on. And I don't necessarily think that's fair. Okay, so there's that. All right. Somebody says people handle grief in so many different ways. Don't question why he has it. If you pay enough attention to him to know he has money, then you know the stage of life he is in. Leave him alone, is what somebody says. Okay. Somebody says in quotation marks, why he walking with it? Because he want to and can. Wrong with y'all. And that is very true. Because he want to and he can. Someone else says, y'all are so insensitive. It doesn't matter why he's walking around with it. And just because you can print it out does not justify a person stealing from him. And that is the key thing for me. I'm like, baby, we supposed to be focused on the people stealing. We over here done flipped it and made him the problem of his own damn situation when he ain't even do nothing. When somebody done came and stole from him. Oh, child. Someone says it's crazy how you can visibly see and physically feel what this man is going through and still think it's all some facade or show. So in return, you leave a disgusting comment. They said DC is about to snap, shaking my head. So whoever has the bag, I suggest you drop it off somewhere and hit up TSR or NC Neighborhood Talk or the Shade Room so they can let DC know where they left it, okay? Or at least where you left it at. That man looks like he's in a manic state right now. Ain't no telling what else that man got up in that bag. And who's to say he doesn't have another copy? Who's to say he doesn't have one at home already? While people say, you can order another one, right? You could get another one. Who's to say he ain't already got one at the house? But this is just the one that he carries with him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all people can be weird at times. All he was doing was pleading for somebody to bring him the bag back, and it's still his stuff. He still owns it. It still belongs to him at the end of the day. And the crazy thing is, y'all stealing this man's property can get y'all a charge for something as small as a death certificate because it was in his possession and you stole it. But girl, either way, I hate it, but good luck. All right, let's go ahead and move on and talk about Miss Monica. Monica. I remember this song. I think it was about a girl trying to take somebody man. Monica. Y'all remind me down in the comments, I'm sure. But real quick, so Monica First of all, Monica is going on tour with Nicki Minaj, which is surprising, but not surprising at the same time. It's not surprising because they did a song together. I believe it was Nicki, Monica, and Keisha Cole. But it is surprising a bit because that is not Monica's audience as far as the Nicki Minaj fans. That's not necessarily the audience, but maybe that's the very reason why Monica wanted to do it. She probably enjoys the Nicki as an artist, enjoys her music and stuff, but also it puts her in front of the younger fans that may not necessarily be familiar with her and her music. Another thing that kind of made it awkward is when I say it's not her audience, it's also not necessarily the vibe. You about would have expected Monica to stick to other R&B tours versus a rap tour, right? Like Usher's going on tour. Why wouldn't Usher have Monica on that, on that set with him? I don't know if they cool, and I would think that they're cool. I would love to see Monica on Usher's set, at least when they come to Atlanta, girl, playing Slow Jam, because that was my jam. Play another slow jam. This time make it swing on a slow jam. On a slow. That was my me and my baby. That's my right there. I would love to see that. But who's to say that can't happen? It probably still will happen. Because Nicki is set to go on tour next month, I believe, for a few months. I don't think her tour is going to go all the way into the fall. And that's around the time that Usher is going to start his concert, somewhere in late summer through the fall. So she might still make some appearances or whatever over there on Usher's tour. We shall see. But she is, currently doing some other R&B tours right now. And as she was doing this R&B tour, she had on this green jumper, right? And with this green jumper, it made Monica look like she had a booty. Okay. It made Monica, y'all know Monica has been a pretty small woman most of her life, very slim, and now she's wearing a attire that looks like she got a little booty. And a lot of people started the speculation that she got a BBL. And you know what kills me about the BBLs? I don't know if I should be upset with the people that thinks everybody has one, or if I should be upset with all of the people that went and got one, so much so that the people believing that everybody got a damn BBL now. Okay. I mean, I feel like I want to be upset with both of y'all. Okay, all the ladies that don't went out there and got a BBL to confuse the damn people and even made this a trend or whatever the case is. And then I'm a little disappointed in the people too that's over here assuming everybody got a BBL and not being logical with their responses. They just like BBL, no matter how much you may defend and be like, girl, I ain't never had no goddamn BBL. And then not even understanding that, hips, thighs, ass, all of that really does come from Black women. Okay, just because some of these other ladies didn't have their bodies intact like that, and they probably didn't inherit hips and thighs and butts from their parents or whatever like that, and they went and got it. Y'all want to believe that all Black women that got hips, butts, thighs, ass, whatever, theirs is fake. Okay. No, ma'am. And that girl, that really be irking the hell out of me. And when you look at Monica's body, you could look at her arms. Like as she's walking across the stage, people like BBL. I'm like, this lady has not had no damn BBL. Y'all are just saying anything. And what I'm realizing is that it's honestly a lot of the younger people saying that. It's a lot of y'all, because I don't know what y'all be having going on in y'all head, but it's really a lot of the younger people, I feel, that are out here hollering, she got a BBL, she got a BBL. I'm like, this lady did not have no damn BBL. If y'all pay attention, this lady is gaining a bit of weight. If you look at her back and you look at her arms and a bit of her, her arms, it has weight to it now. She got a bit more back fat. Okay. And then when you look at the back, the booty, it's getting a little bigger. Yes, because Monica is getting a bit bigger. Okay. And Monica responded to these allegations, and she mentioned that she has health issues. Okay, so because of her health issues, she can't even go out and get no situation like this anyway. Okay, so I want y'all to go ahead and just check out what it is Monica had to say.
I need your BBL, Dr. Oh, y'all got jokes. Y'all got jokes today too. Let me tell you something. My health is far too bad to be playing like that. And then why they ain't get this part? Why they leave it? Like I don't understand. Let me tell y'all something. For me, a BBL would mean bought by Linda, cause that's all I got. Let me show y'all what I got. Watch it. This is what this
girl. Bye.
And this.
So in this video, she is showing some like butt pads, some type of tights that go on under her attire that has a little bit of a padding to the butt. Okay, not a whole lot, just a hint.
Thanks. Mama don't play. I won't even get lash extensions. I still wear strips I can rip off and roll on. Like, damn, I done kept it real with y'all so long. Y'all forgot? Like, what in the world? And the audacity. Y'all need.
Let me get that BBL, Dr. Girl.
The audacity. Girl, and, ooh, y'all left something. If that's okay. Diet starts tomorrow. Diet starts tomorrow, baby. And listen, no shame in what I do. If I do something, I will be the first to tell you. I mean, look at my love life. It was in shambles, and I told y'all. That's why I thank God for where I am now. But yeah, I don't play like that. No judgment to other people that have them, you know, because everybody has their reasons. It's just not my thing. But people gonna say what they want to say. That's why I don't pay their ass mind. People say what they want to say. They believe what they want to believe. They gonna run with what they want to run with. It just goes like that. I'm bigger all over, but also that too is also due to a heavy steroid intake. After the surgery, that was mandatory and part of me getting well. So, you know, when you're talking about people, you got to really just grant some grace. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what's really happening.
All right, so y'all pretty much heard what all Monica had to say. Okay. Monica said she ain't got no BBL. If she would have, she wouldn't even have no gut, no tummy, no belly. So y'all could cancel all of that. Okay. So I definitely agree with her. Some people were saying that she got a BBL and it turned around and messed up her voice. If y'all listen to the lady, she has health issues. So while people over there talking about something, oh, Monica ain't no better singer than Brandy and she ain't got no vocal cords and this, that, and the other, the lady has been sick. That's why her vocal cords are the way that they are. Okay. And as you get older, I would expect your vocal cords to mature. Similar to, I believe, what about happened with Mariah Carey. Maybe Mariah Carey has some health issues too, but her voice isn't always, isn't where it was either. Okay. So there's that. Like, girl, I'm like, y'all, and then it's the fact that y'all went back into the archives to compare Monica and Brandy. Really? I'm like, girl, that's one thing I can't stand about America. We always gonna put some folks against each other, ain't it? Hey, in case you're wondering, it's totally okay to love Monica and Brandy equally. It's totally okay, because what's gonna happen is y'all gonna start comparing their voices, and then people gonna start comparing situations of things that they did and how Brandy got in that car accident and somebody died, and all. It's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff that ain't even got to be included in the conversation of a Brandy versus Monica. Don't even got to be like that at all. Just love both people and let's go ahead, child, and move on. Okay. Good luck. All right, y'all. Next up is Miss Nicki Minaj. Like I said, Nicki Minaj is going on tour. Y'all know Monica is going to be a part of that tour. Monica made that announcement over on Sherri Shepherd's show. Right. Well, now Nicki Minaj is calling for Katt Williams to join her. I'm just telling y'all what Nicki said.
Oh, here's what I did want to ask you guys. Outside of hairstylists, I want to know. Now, I know that this is the busiest man in show business, okay? I know that he's rich, and I know that, he's the funniest man in showbiz. Can y'all hit up Katt Williams and ask him what would be his price to hi, Haiti, how are you? To be a part of the Pink Friday 2 Gag City Tour.
All right, so y'all just pretty much heard Nicki Minaj asking Katt Williams what is the cost, what is the price for him to be a part of her tour. I'll say once again, it don't really make sense. It just does not make sense for him to be a part of the tour. Like it kind of didn't make sense for Monica to be a part of the tour, but if that's what you want to do your big one. I mean, I'll be honest, there's been a lot of people speculating that Nicki's tour is not selling. They're lowering the prices extremely low to sell the tickets that are not being sold or whatever the case is. And I feel like her having Katt Williams on the show, on the tour, is just another way for her to garner more ticket sales. In so many words, Do I think it's wrong? Not necessarily. I don't think that's wrong for her to want to include him on her tour. And to get those more of those tickets to sell. I'm just saying that it don't even make sense. I wasn't even expecting that. I feel like it came a bit left field. Okay, so I will see if Katt Williams is going to respond and take Nicki up on that offer. If he does, I'm sure a lot of people may go out to that tour, and get that full Katt Williams, Nicki Minaj experience. So we'll just have to see how that's going to play out as well. Okay. Good luck. Let's move on to Miss Kelly Rowland. I want to talk about Kelly because I did a video on her yesterday after the news came out that she left the Today Show. She was expected to host the show. She left the show because the dressing room was too damn small, which also did not necessarily make sense why she left because it was too small, because it seemed like she had already still did her part on the Today Show. So I told y'all already that didn't even make any sense to me. And I feel like the Today Show or somebody on their side hurried up and rushed to put a particular narrative out so that they probably wouldn't look bad or something like that, right? So that's what I was thinking. And now what we're learning is that the reason they're believing she left is because she was annoyed with them bringing up Beyonce. Like, she's tired of people bringing Beyonce up, and not even just Beyonce people. She's tired of Destiny's Child being brought up, along with Beyonce in her interviews. She's tired of her interviews being derailed or deflected from what she's really there to talk about. And I don't really blame her. I will say, Kelly, it's a part of your history. People are going to ask you about those things or those people or whatever the case is. But at the same time, I'm with Kelly because it's like, if she answers that, it could dive deeper into a conversation about what she's not there to talk about. It could just I'm with her on that. Like, I'm not here to talk about Beyonce because you could not book Beyonce. Don't think that you're about to get some answers, out of me. Okay. Just like when Beyonce had not Beyonce, Kelly did interview on Beyonce, interview years ago, and they asked her something about Beyonce, and I don't know if she revealed that Beyonce was pregnant or that she was having a girl. It was like one of the two. And I'm sure Beyonce chewed her out, after she did that, just, not even thinking about it. She did that, so in an effort to, I feel another one of the reasons, not only is she annoyed with people asking this, is one, because she is there to promote mea culpa, but then two, because she probably don't want to mess around and accidentally give y'all tea that she's not supposed to give y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we probably will get that DC3 or the Act 3 with the Destiny's Child or whatever like that. And y'all about to ruin it for us. So stop asking. Stop asking this lady about Beyonce and stuff. But even aside from that, if Kelly is there to do her job, which is to market whatever she's working on at that time, let's try not to ask her about Beyonce at all. I mean, you can kind of maybe ask her about music, and really you ain't gotta ask her, when you ask her a question as far as, how have things been with, what would you think is changing or different between, you doing this, being on stage, performing versus you having to perform on camera, whatever it was. She has her own singing career too, aside from DC, and also aside from Beyonce. Kelly Rowland has her own music as well. So y'all can, if you're gonna ask questions, you can ask her, hey, is your album coming? We know that you've been releasing stuff. We've been seeing you performing on stage. Are you bringing us any additional music later on? Maybe ask her that, but don't be ask her about Beyonce and stuff, because Miss Girl, she been curving them questions for sure. She has.
Oh my gosh. What do you think when you look at that?
That was so long ago. I am 43 now.
I gotta tell you, you're ageless. Absolutely gorgeous. We love. Are you gonna have new music?
Okay, so on this video, what's happening is that they are showing Kelly performing on stage, and is this the?
I am.
Yes, it's a DC3 conversation. So they're going back from a long time ago, asking her, how did that feel when you did that performance? And she like, I don't know, girl, I'm 43 now. So that just lets you know she knows where this conversation is now headed. Like, damn, they do this every single time. I'm here to talk about mea culpa. She probably already told y'all ahead of time, don't ask her no questions about Beyonce, which I feel like a lot of artists do. A lot of celebrities, I think, go into these interviews, and I don't know if this is what Kelly did. I'm just saying she could have possibly done this. going into the interview with the expectation that, hey, don't ask me about this, don't ask me about that, and then they still do it anyway, right? So it could have been a situation like that, which is why she was ultimately fed up and she got the hell on.
Tell me about that.
That's all I can tell you is that I'm working on new music.
Okay. All right. I like it. I'll take it. We'll take a little teaser. What do you think about your friend Beyonce? She's like your sister. You guys literally grew up together. She's stepping into country.
So proud of her.
I know, but were you surprised? And what do you think about it?
I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
So happy for her.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yes.
So back to Mea Culpa, you play a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you could have been a lawyer in another life? Oh my gosh. What do you think when you look?
Shout out to Kelly for, I'm very proud of her. Like, I'm not going to give you none of that because that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm proud of her. Good job for her. It's about Kelly now. I loved how the host picked up on Kelly. Kelly kept that smile on her face. Kelly was very poised, everything. That's a good host, in my opinion. Okay. A good interviewer, journalist, whatever y'all want to label her as. That lady did a wonderful job. In my opinion, the way that she kind of like skirted past. Okay. I'm sure the station told her, just ask her about it, see how she feels about her doing country and this, that, then, like get her thoughts. She did her job. She asked the question. She saw that Kelly was not finna bite and she went ahead and she got to the next thing. Let's get back to Mea Culpa. Okay. I like that. I thought that was good. Now see, Big Tig and them tried this too. And I don't think it went so well with them.
Dropped a whole new couple of songs, and it's my understanding that Renaissance 2 may or may not be country based. And then there's a rumor going around that Renaissance 3 may be either rock based or a DC reunion.
That is her business to talk about.
Damn it, woman.
And I know that you all are tired of answering those questions, but fans like me for the DC and Destiny's Child reunion, and when y'all took that picture, it got me like really excited in my feelings. I'm like, okay, is this really going to happen? We still gotta ask every time we see either you. We never see Vinny. Come on.
No, but just ask them. I'm here talking about Mea Culpa on February 23rd, and that's what I'm most excited about right now. I think that that's that, and that and I'm.
Your Matrix game is nice. The Matrix game is nice. So Mea Culpa.
All right. So y'all pretty much heard that. Like, she is tired of y'all asking her about that. So y'all stop asking Kelly about what she not there for. But I do understand that they are going to ask questions of the past. But she only wants to talk about what she getting paid to talk about, which is Mea Culpa. And that's it. So y'all figured it out when y'all interviewing this lady, and not just with her. I'm sure with other artists as well that were in groups and stuff that may not be interested in speaking on said situations, okay, of the past. All right. So that's that. So either way, good luck. Lastly, I want to talk about Monique, child. Can we talk about Monique ass real quick? Monique decided that she was going to go do this piece of the comedy show because y'all know she's doing this comedy show with Katt Williams signing. And matter of fact, now that I think about it, if Katt Williams is doing his comedy tour, how the hell he going to have time to go slide over there and be on Nicki Minaj's tour that's about to start now? What is that about? How would that work? But anyway, because his tour just got started too. So I don't know if Katt finna sign up to do nothing with Nicki. He might do an appearance or something. I don't know about that one. But anywho, Miss Monique decided that she was going to get on this stage, lie in my personal, and say that some old lady pulled her ass to the side to tell her fuck her son, which didn't make no damn sense to me. And what's crazy is that you pulled this same whack stunt last show when you sat up there and said an old man pulled you to the side to tell you about calling Oprah every name in the damn book XYZ. And I said, you love saying old people pulled your ass to the side as though that's supposed to validate the negative, disgusting things that you're about to say after. Girl, cut it out. But let's see what she had to say.
I apologize if I've done something wrong, but I ain't no bitch that's gonna back up from a motherfucking problem. I'm gonna walk straight to that motherfucker and I'm gonna deal with that shit. So today I'm coming through the airport in North New Jersey. It's the realest niggas I've ever met from North New Jersey. I'm coming through that motherfucking airport, and I can just seen this motherfucking TikTok of my goddamn son. Had I known that nigga was going to do a TikTok the day I brought him home. I'm going to let y'all take that one. And when you see your child that you fuck for, I fucked for that nigga, not another bitch, it was me. And you see your motherfucking child go on a goddamn internet and tell people all the fuck that you're not. Fuck that and you just supposed to take that shit in stride. And I'm taking that shit in stride. And I'm walking through the motherfucking Newark airport and this elderly woman comes up to me. She said, Monique. I said, ma'am. Because I'm a respectful bitch, baby. I'm going to respect this bitch. She old. She said, let me talk to you for a minute. So I had prepared myself for this old woman to tell me how fucked up I was. I prepared myself to be respectful, but to check a bitch if I had to. I prepared myself to listen. She said, listen, my grandbaby called me and told me to watch this goddamn TikTok of your son. And I watched that shit. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, I want to tell you something. I said, ma'am. She said, fuck that nigga. I said, oh, bitch, fuck that nigga. And when the elderly people tell you, fuck that nigga, you ain't fuck that nigga. She said, you been taking care of that nigga all his motherfucking life. She said, Monique, I'm 80 years old, and I got a son 60 years old. And every time that nigga don't get what he want, he still tell me how fucked up I was when he was 10 years old. Fuck that nigga. Fuck them kids, bitch. Word. They grown now. And she said to me, she said, see, when I was a younger woman, I had to work too, goddammit. She said, and this is Black History Month, and I had to do a job that don't nobody talk about. When they was out there in that civil rights march fighting and shit, I had a job to do. She said, I was one of the hoes of the civil rights movement. I said, bitch, I'm not playing with you. She said, somebody had to keep them niggas trained.
I don't believe shit this bitch, and I'm sorry, I don't believe SHI, this BIT, is talking about. I do not believe no person that was a part of the dang old civil rights movement is going to come over there and joke with you about it and say that they was a hoe of the civil rights movement. You sound stupid as fuck. You be using these old folks and these people running up to you and approaching you, saying whatever they say for you to say the bullshit that you say out your mouth. And for me, y'all, it's different. I cannot refer to my sons as NIGGAs. Like, I don't know. I can't. Like, that little nigga, like, where, I mean, everybody does stuff different. You know, a lot of people, they say it for those off they, you know, off their tongue like it's nothing. You know, we call each other NIGGAs all the time or whatever. So it ain't nothing to call your kid one. But I don't be walking around like people like, how your son doing? Oh, that little nigga straight. Like, what? Oh, he's doing great. He's awesome. Yeah, he's doing really good. School is going well. Why would I call him a little nigga? Girl, anyway, these are these people's choices, honey, and I'm gonna let y'all choose every time. But anywho, let's go ahead and hear what her son had to say, because he had a little piece of something to say.
Do you believe a woman stopped her at the airport for real? Here's what I believe, right? I believe that crazier things have happened. Okay, so is it far-fetched to believe that an 80-year-old woman stopped her at the airport? No, right? You know, but hey. I will say, though, in the spirit of like a joke, I like comedy. You know, I think most of us like comedy, if not all of us. So it's like when if a person tells a racist joke, but the joke isn't funny, right? Then without the humor, all that's left is the fact that somebody said something racist. So the same goes for a mean joke. A mean joke, I mean, it's fine. A joke is a joke. But if you say a mean joke and it's not funny, all that's left is cringiness. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Cringiness in the fact that you said something that was mean. So thank you for that follow, Christy. Appreciate the follow. But it's an art form, you know, to be fair. It is an art form, and for as much as I or myself and others may not have found it in good taste. I mean, we could sit here all day and nitpick people's jokes, you know. So, but they're comedians. We're all not gonna like every joke. So, hey, but dag. It was interesting. Yeah, Shay. I do, as I've been saying the last couple times I've been on, I do plan on having some more kids. I'm just not sure when yet.
All right, so y'all just pretty much heard what all her son had to say. Yeah, we ain't gonna like every joke. I do understand that, but this right here was just lame and whack to me personally. But I'll let you know, y'all go up for whatever y'all choose to go up for. You know what I'm saying? If you liked it, you enjoyed it, kudos to you. That's your personal. Because in my personal, I don't fuck with this shit. Okay, but that's just me. Now I'm with you when you're right on some things, but I don't gotta be with you the whole motherfucking time, and I'm not with you on this one. All right, but either way, bitch, good luck. And y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below regarding everything that we talked about today on the quick chat, honey. I am Jami, that's me. Okay, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jami, that's me, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler, the flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick with